We go with the Met lineup today. It'll be Nimmo leading off. Lindor will bat second. Soto will bat third, but DH today. Alonso fourth. Vientos fifth. McNeil sixth. Taylor seventh. Beatty eighth. And Terens will bat ninth. Same lineup today for the Royals and same defensive alignment. Garcia at third. Witt at short. Lofton at second. Pasquantino at first. Perez behind the dish. Raven left. Isbell in center, and Caglione is in right field. Oh, a bunch of more people here. I hope Cope shows up. Yeah, me too. Well, good. Yo, Frank R is here. And the Mets. Everybody, let's have fun today, says James. Gary Curley says, let's get the win today. Let's go, Mets. Michael R is back saying hi, PAS community. Let's go, Mets. No worries, all good. It's never a requirement to be part of the group here, but thank you. Stanley says, good afternoon, John. Mrs. PAS in chat. Let's go, Mets. Mrs. PAS is hanging out on the patio right now. She's got the door open, so it must not be too humid out. Opportunities. The home run derby is on on Monday. We'll be live for that. Those streams are now set up. The All-Star game on Tuesday, all set up and ready to go. Elgood over on the playback side right now. Let's go. Are we getting another commercial break? We are. One more break, so let's take a look at some of the games that have happened. Elgood says I'm everywhere. It's weird when I go to ESPN and I see basketball scores. I keep forgetting about the Summer League. Only game that is final, the Cubs beat the Yankees 5-2. Other games going on right now, going bottom four. The Mariners have a 7-1 lead over the Tigers. Twins, wonder if we'll see the Tiger fan again today. Twins have a 9-2 lead over the Pirates in the sixth. Cardinals up 5-3 over the Braves in the seventh. Marlins and Orioles just underway, as well as Dodgers Giants. Guardians and White Sox are actually in a delay. It just says delay, so I wonder if that's a rain delay. Rockies Reds getting ready to get started, as well as Rays Red Sox. Our buddy Fitzy, I believe, just went live. He's got the Red Sox game today. Nats Brewers at 4:10. Rangers and Astros at 7:30. Phillies and Padres at 7:30. Diamondbacks Angels at 9:30. And Blue Jays and A's at 10 o'clock tonight. Frank says once again, greetings to PAS. Who are you rooting for in the Derby? I'm torn. The other day I was saying Brent Rooker, but I forgot Cal Raleigh's in it. So I'd like to see one of those two guys win it. I know they're both American League guys, but I really don't like the National League participants this year. James says, okay, time for the Mets to draw first blood. KC Sports Kingdom saying go Royals, welcome in. Elgood says, I think I'm rooting for O'Neal Cruz in the Derby. Greetings, Frank. I like Brent Rooker as well, and you like Raleigh also, yeah. Status change in progress, it says. So SMY should be back any minute. KC Sports Kingdom already subscribing it up. Let's go. That's our first one of the day. Thank you so much. Our guy Gritty throwing you some popcorn there. Not everybody is an NHL fan here in the chat. I do cover the Philadelphia Flyers here. Yes, I know, Mets and Flyers, weird combination. But We will be getting the NHL season schedule released here pretty soon. The preseason schedule has been released. 54 Braves is here saying hi. What's up, 54 Braves? Welcome in. It would be great if Rooker was our DH hitter. There was talks during the offseason before the A's started spending some money that the Mets were going to trade for Rooker. But that never took place. Can't stand Raleigh because I don't like how he's in the MVP discussion with Judge. Really? That's why you don't like a player? Yeah, that's harsh. Exactly. Angel Zerpa, who was in the game last night as a reliever. Do you like the Braves? No, I am a Mets fan. I do not like the Braves. I am a New York Mets fan. It's hard to tell. This is the Memorial Day hat from last year. Frank's going with 20 subs on the prediction today. We're already at 2, so. Frank's saying 20 on the sub count today. Michael's here saying, how are you doing today? And let's get this game. Hi, John. Did the Royals have a pitching change? Yeah, because I don't think Zerpa was originally scheduled to start this game. Gina's back. What's up, Gina? Saying hello to myself and Mrs. PAS. When she comes back inside, I'll let her know everybody's saying hello. Once again, she will not come on stream until the Mets either win a World Series or her Buffalo Bills win the Super Bowl. So let's hope for that Mets World Series. If O'Neal Cruz got in the right situation, I think he could be a great player. The 0-1 to Nimmo fouled off quickly down 0-2. Charles is here as well. John M is here. Saying good afternoon all. What's up, John? The 0-2. In that one line. Foul down the left field line. Oh, we lost. I bet you the Braves fan unsubscribed. You come to a Met channel and get upset that I'm not a Braves fan. It was Lorenzen. Okay, yeah, I thought it was somebody else. Thank you, Steven. Missed you guys yesterday and a good game. Yeah, and that could be with a lot of people out there, out in Pittsburgh there, Elgood. Up high, 1-2. Frank says the Mets World Series isn't out of the question. Yeah, right now they need some help. The 1-2. And that one fouled off again. Making Zerpa work here in the first. The 1-2. Fouled off again. Not sure what's going to happen here, but nice at bat here for Nimmo, getting that pitch count up early. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Elgood says, I wonder what it'd take to get Cruz on the Mets. Fouled off. We'll do it again. I was thinking about that today, about getting some on what it would take to get like a guy like Duran from the Red Sox. They need catching help. Why not include Alvarez in a package for Duran? The 2-2 to Nimmo. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Nice pitch. Nimmo asked the umpire if it would have been a strike. He said yes. You need a solid 2 pitchers. Well, one of those solid 2 pitchers came back last night, and the other one comes back tomorrow. So, the simple concept is to make the pitcher pitch. Elgood says he wouldn't mind Duran either. First pitch to Lindor. Fouled. Oh no, hit out to right. Caglione will make the catch. 2 away. I thought that was going to go foul. That'll bring up Soto. DHing today. Hit his 22nd home run of the year last night. In for a strike, 0-1. Regardless of the result, nice at bat by Nimmo. Agreed, made the pitcher work. A respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. Add another name there to the list. The 0-1. In for a strike. No, called the ball, 1-1. Jonathan Bolin getting warmed up in the Royals pen. The 1-1. Down low. Trading for pitching is going to be difficult, in my opinion. Everyone is looking for pitching, and the teams that have it are going to want top prospects. Agreed. The 2-1. In for a strike. No, called the ball. Man, 3-1. This umpire's tight today. Frank saying to tap that like and subscribe button. Charles was with one of his many quotes saying discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. The 3-1. And that one lined, but right at the third baseman. 1-2-3 inning. The Royals coming up. Can Duran play center field? Oh, well, I know he's an outfielder. I'm not 100% sure which position. Taking a break. Thank you, John. I've been doing paperwork for 2 days. Wow. Let's come over and see where he's playing, what position he's playing today. That's the Rays defense. Duran, yes. Duran is actually playing center field today for the Sox, so he can play center field. She just came back inside. Gina says, how was Mrs. PAS's road trip? Oh, she's got earbuds in. She can't hear me. Hi, everyone. Holmes is pitching today. No, Frankie Montas is pitching today. Holmes, I believe tomorrow will be Holmes and Minaya. Shocked at how well the Red Sox are playing. I'm shook to the core. I am not. My early season prediction for the World Series was Red Sox Braves. Now I'm way off on the Braves, but oops. Montas will deal the first pitch. Charles says you're welcome to join in the chat anytime. Express yourself respectfully. Jet, I saw all your comments, dude. You were timed out because you were putting spoilers in the chat before I was calling them. That's why you were timed out, not because you were rooting for your Royals. Sorry to be off topic from today's game. A bit have been on my mind today. No worries, all good. If you could pick two Mets from the past to be on this team, who would they be? Ooh, man. Fouled off. That's a good question, Frank. DO2 to India. No, it's not a diving stop, but come on, Gelbs. It'll be a leadoff double here. Gelbs calling, saying a diving stop at third. Need some offense early today. What's up, CP? Guys, a lot of you guys are always asking me about Mets news and rumors and stuff. There's your guy. Make sure you check out CP's True Mets Talk. Also does a great job of pre and post game. Sometimes by himself, sometimes with Rob, and sometimes there's a special guest. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Well, everything you were predicting was coming true, so stop. So that looks like spoilers on my end. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. And I can't ignore the comments. I get all the comments into the software. So that's why you get timed out so you can't comment. Yeah, exactly, Elga. Yo, play-by-play with JJ is here. And that one popped up. Shallow center. Beatty will make the catch. One away. Guys, make sure you check out play-by-play with JJ. He's saying good afternoon. Play-by-play with JJ does all the Phillies games. JJ and CP, if you're still here, make sure you guys post your links. Alright, Jet, you're not going to argue with me, dude. You're not going to argue with me. Pasquantino pops one up, and it'll go foul out of play. Exactly. There was more than that, Jet. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Hey, Stoney's back saying hello. Let's go, Mets. What's up, buddy? Pops foul, 1-2. If you put JJ's link, I'll go there for sure. It's funny, maybe I should come on the vertical side because that's where all the trolls seem to be. There's JJ's link. Another hot one. It says Stoney. Neymar is here saying let's go Mets. Fouled off, still 1-2. There's JJ posting the link on both sides. Let's go. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Guidelines for chatting, absolutely no exceptions, no spoilers, no spamming, no trolling, no religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. Thank you, Charles. Yes, sir. Thank you, JJ. The 2-2. Montas deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Garcia. Oh, good says, I have this side pulled today, so if trolls show up, I can hop right over. Man, excuse me, guys. It didn't look like the other screen was working, so I got to refresh that when it comes back up here. The 0-1. Darren says he's here, but has to leave early. No worries, Darren. Hopefully you're doing well today. The 0-1. And chopped foul. Quickly ahead 0-2. Charles says, additionally, absolutely no exceptions, no profanity. Be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. Immortal Worm is back. What's going on? Months? You probably meant Montas. Yep, there you go, Montas. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Charles says to feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time. I am glad we crushed the Royals yesterday. I hope we do it again. The 1-2 from Montas. 18th pitch of the inning. He deals. Bounced in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt. 3-2. Sean going with Mookie Wilson and Dwight Gooden. Yeah, Gooden would definitely be one of mine. I'm just thinking of the other one. Fouled off. We'll do it again. I just checked, Stoney. It's 87, but it's not too hot because the AC hasn't kicked on, and we have the patio door open, so it's not too bad today. Elgood says he's got some thunderstorms rolling through. 20 pitches for Montas, so pitch count's a little high. The 3-2. And that one popped up. Alonso going out in foul territory will make the catch. That'll end the inning. A leadoff double stranded. We go to the second. No score. It'll be Alonso, Vientos, and McNeil coming up. Alright, let's do this. See, this is not working today, so let's fix this. There we go. Hopefully you don't lose power. Lounge saying Daryl and Doc. Way to go, Montas. I will be watching Saturday night's main event tonight. Yep. I'm a little behind on the storylines, though, because I haven't watched Raw or SmackDown in a couple weeks. It was weird. We had scattered thunderstorms yesterday, but it didn't rain. Kind of glad it didn't. Same thing here. They were calling for it all afternoon, and we didn't get it here. Oh, Frank going with R.A. Dickey and Rusty Staub. Ronnie's here saying hi, everyone. What's up, Ronnie? Healthy Family Force saying, yo, go Mets. Welcome in. I'd take Prime Beltran playing center field. Ronnie saying hi. KC Sports Kingdom says Mets suck. Okay, and the Mets have a better record than you, so what do the Royals do then? Come on, man. Gripe intelligently. You're a Royals fan. I'll lose the subscription. Gave you a like. This is not griping intelligently here. And the ground ball to third. Garcia over to first, one away. Oliver says, I can't wait for the return of WrestleMania. Yeah, our tribal chief is back. Where I live, we had a ton of rain this spring and early summer. The drier weather has been great. Up high, 1-0 to Vientos. Vientos had the big 3-run double last night. Bullpen game on Saturday. Then Sunday, the Royals won't have anyone to finish off the game. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Oh, yeah. Just WWE. I don't watch AEW. Keith and Ron from the booth to the field. And that one popped up. Shallow right. Caglione, 2 away. No, he can. Don't time him out yet. Confident at-bats by Marky V. See, I gotta remember to switch that. You got him? Oh, you did you time him out? Smash them free subs and hit the like button. Outside, 1-0. As long as you only timed him out and didn't block him. Oh, you have him blocked for some reason? Oh, I did see that. I did see that he had to relinquish his championship. But that's AEW. I don't watch AEW. Just gave him 10 minutes to think about things. Very nice. He can still hear me. He just can't chat. The 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. Oh. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Where my 6675 number is. I should put like a little dark background behind it so I can see it. I can barely see that. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Once again, the terrible Met at bats. What is with this team in the first 7 innings of a game, man? We go bottom 2, still scoreless. Exactly, Elgood. Don't mind non-Met fans showing up, but let's have some constructive conversations. Yep, the Mets suck, but they have a better record than you. So, okay. Charles says you got to have a personal code of ethics that you won't break or bend for no one, no matter how people start acting. Stick to your code. Stoney says, I'll be back and see if I can unblock this guy. It always seems that our offense starts very slow. Agreed. Yep, Mets suck and we're half a game out of first. Yep. One of my favorite things is listening to former wrestlers tell stories about how scared everyone was of Haku. What do you think, guys? What's going to happen tonight? Do you think we get Roman back tonight or what? When Roman does come back, I think it'll be to screw over Seth Rollins from catching in. Living in the past. First pitch swinging. Beatty's got it. Hope fired first, one away. Yes, Kansas City Royals something. Jason says, yeah, Roman returns tonight. Well, I know he's coming back. It's just a matter of when. Right, oh good. Don't live in the past. Yay, congratulations, you won in 2015. Doesn't mean you're better now. Charles says audio is fine on my end. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Luminous is here saying, let's go, Mets. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. And that one ripped foul. 2-2 still. And that one ripped. Nice diving stop by Beatty. Gets up and fires. 2 away. Beatty playing second base today. Looking sharp. Celia says Montas looks 100 times better than with the Mets than he did with the Yankees. Jet, you don't want to be timed out, but you keep talking smack. In for a strike, 0-1. Michael R says future Gold Glover, Beatty. In for a strike, quickly ahead, 0-2. Oliver says Master Beatty. Very nice. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Did you get the sound to work, Elgood? The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Oh, having both pages open got him confused. Gotcha. Michael says pick a number 1 through 13. 7. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Montas. We go to the third. Still scoreless. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. Really? That's the thing? You knew I would say that number? Block. Somebody time him out. Frank says cigarette time. Time him out for 10 minutes. Alan Joseph Kelly is back saying, hey, John. Welcome back, Alan. Oh, I'll have to take a closer look, Oliver. I did not notice. Exactly, Elgood. Come on, man. Chat's got to smarten up. Just don't take advantage of me reading the comments. Kansas City barbecue, yo. In for a strike. That was brisket, Gelbs. Swung on a miss, quickly down 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Outside, swung on a Taylor, man. We needed go get the Rand during the All-Star break, please. Taylor is a waste at the plate. Like, I am getting tired of non-competitive at-bats. That'll bring up Beatty. 1 out, nobody on. And a chopper to short. Bobby Witt, the jump throw. God, I don't know. This might be challenged. They called him out. I have not seen a replay yet. Oh, he's out. Nice play by Witt. 2 out, nobody on for Terrence. Actually, and he hasn't been very good defensively this year, Elgood. Last year he was, but not this year. So he's not helping either side, really. Swung on a miss, quickly down 0-2 to Terrence. Let's go Mets, says Gina. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. Fouled off, still 0-2. Oliver says, Taylor keeps expanding the zone at the plate. Yup. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. And Terrence lines one out to right. Caglione at the wall. It's off the top of the wall. Terrence will pull in the second with a 2-out double. Caglione was going back like he was going to catch it. Elgood says, nice hit, Terrence. Get him in, Nimrod. Let's get this started. Sweet, says Gina. Nimmo struck out his first time. Up high, 1-0. Michael R says, let's get him around now. Outside, 2-0. Oh, I forgot the Futures game was today. Jonah Tong there for the Mets. Somebody else is there, too. The 2-0 to Nimmo. On the outside corner, 2-1. Yeah, the first month. Remember when he was filling in the first month? He was batting close to 300. And popped up. Garcia in foul territory makes the catch. Oh, no, he cannot. I thought he made the catch along the railing. Just out of his reach. Let's see if he's okay. He banged into that railing. I thought he caught it. Oh, it hit the glove and he dropped it. He did catch it, and then when he hit the railing, he dropped it. He's wincing. He's hurt. I mean, not like just maybe just like he banged the side. Like he should be okay. And throw at a ball in the dirt. Nimmo's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. We go bottom 3, still scoreless. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Royals coming up. Yeah, well, I don't know, because he hit his hip. He didn't hit his stomach or midsection. else is going on here? All right, over on the vertical side, we have 30 people watching with 16 likes. Thank you all so much. If you are on a phone or a tablet, just double tap the screen. That'll give us a thumbs up over there. And if you do touch the screen, the information should come up. You hit the little drop down at the top. It should give you the subscribe button as well. On the big side, we got 69 people watching right now. 36 likes. Yo, 216 is back. What's up, 216? I saw you stopped by during the rain delay yesterday. Mets 1 in the chat over on the playback side. I forget who that is. Is that Frank Carr? Oh, the Bobby Witt one. Yeah, he might be, but he might not be live. Yeah, that Bobby Witt play was unbelievable. The strategy to getting the Mets out is tossing the ball in the dirt. Oh, I laugh, but Frank's spitting facts. 8-9-1 coming up here to face Montas. Rave Isbell in India. Fouled off 0-1. Yes, later this month, late nights, 2-1-6. At least the Giant series is a weekend, but San Diego is Monday, Tuesday. Late nights, bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Those make for long days when I work all day and then stream till the wee hours of the morning. And chopper foul, 1-2. Yes, Stoney. I would absolutely take Schwarber as a DH on this team. Yes, sir. And a chopper foul, still 1-2. Mike Green saying hi. Elgood says Schwarber's his dream DH. The 1-2. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2 from Montas. And a ground ball to first. Oh, Beatty's got it. He'll flip to Pete. 1 away. Elgood says, since the DH in the National League started, the Mets have never made the most of it. No, they tried with J.D. Martinez, right? And production-wise, Martinez was not good. Can you boo a player named Rave? That's a good question. Down low, 1-1. Agreed, we need a great DH. One, we've been getting either injured or can't hit the ball, right? Vogelback. And a chopper foul up the first base side. 1-2. You got to call him by his real name. You got to call him by the name Fitzy gave him. The 1-2. Bounce down low, 2-2. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. 2 away. Danny Burgers. I don't know if he got it from somewhere else, but as far as our chat goes, Fitzy called them Danny Burgers right off the bat. Yeah, the Danny Burgers. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Well, through 3 innings, our offense has been weak. Yes, it has. Down low, 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Arthur's here saying, hi, John. I think that in the National League, the road to the World Series goes through Chicago. I've been waiting for a matchup with Chicago. Have we even played Chicago this year? I don't know. The 2-2. Bounced in the dirt, 3-2. If the Mets don't start hitting soon, I'll take the dogs out. Mets scored all those runs in the 9th last night when I was out with the dogs. Danny Burgers. Frank says that made him laugh. The 3-2. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. 9 in a row retired by Montas. We go to the 4th. It'll be Lindor, Soto, and Alonso coming up for the Mets. Come back over to the chat here. Sitting here, Frank called them Vogelflop. We need to start hitting on a consistent basis. Agreed. Jet says this game so far has been a snooze fest. Expect the Bobby Witt play and the Gracia play. The what? Yeah, those 2 plays and the 2 doubles. India leading off the first with the double, and Terens with the 2-out double last inning. Frank says I'll try walking my cat. The fear is real. Been good pitching so far. Yep. Frankie not tipping pitches today. No, he didn't. He didn't in his last start either. Yeah, SNY's back late. It's already 0-1 to count. Lindor flew out to right his first time. And that one ripped out to right, and that'll fall in for a single. A leadoff single there for Lindor. Celia says, I always say this about the Yankees. Sometimes they make the pitchers with over 5 ERA look like aces. Must be a New York thing then. Martha? Who's Martha? Montas. In for a strike to Soto, 0-1. And Lindor goes. Pitches down low with no throw. Uh, 15th stolen base of the year. No. I was not. I was not born until... I was born the year they lost to Oakland in the World Series. 73. That's the easiest stolen base I've seen, right? Popped foul, 1-2. So far, Montas is getting the DeGrom treatment with no run support. And the Mets still have offensive issues. Why would DeGrom want to come back here? Honestly. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Carla says hello, Nurse Carla. Hello, Nurse Carla. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Career stolen base number 200 for Lindor. The 3-2. And he crushes one out to right. Caglione at the track, at the wall. It's out of here. 2-0 Mets. '23rd home run of the year for Soto. Frank says, damn, I'm older than dirt. What were the dinosaurs like, Frank? Elgood says, crushed. Charles says, for every cause there's an effect, and for every action there's a reaction. The choices we make. I got to do a little bit better job of keeping up with Charles's quotes here. I've missed a few when I go back and look. Banging pots and pans on the stoop. And Pete bloops one out to center. Isbell's there, though. One away. I did not see if they did. Frank says I was smoking. 435. That's a bomb. Yep. Pete did not get a hit, CJ. Pete is 0 for 2. Outside, 1-1. Stoney says I was just grabbing dinner when Soto hit that. The hand slap is priceless. Oh, up and in the Vientos. 2-1. James says we need to keep it going. Let's go Mets. Gina saying, come on, Nimmo, get this started. Hit the live button, Gina. Double deuce puts up the 2 spot. Very nice. The 2-1. In that one line. Base hit up the middle for Vientos. Let's go. He stops at first. And that's what Gelbsy said, so. Oh, the Braves won. Nice comeback win for them. Frank says I was in good shape running from the dinosaurs. Jet says Royals need a pitching change. 3-game hitting streak now for Swaggy V. Oh, they got it. Somebody, that little girl. Oh, it's not a little girl. She reached in there and got that ball out of the water. Up high, 1-0. Who's warming up here? John Schreiber getting warmed up. Alan, hit the live, guys. Hit the live button, please. The 1-0 on the outside. No, 2-0. Man, people are behind. We're 2 batters later, and they're just cheering on the Soto homer. And that one lifted out to left. Raves got it. 2 away. I'll change smoke. 4:35. Yep, we already said that, Luminous. Hit the live button, everyone. It's good to do every once in a while. Daniel's here saying hi. Outside. Ooh, called a strike. 0-1 to Taylor. I dropped my phone on the concrete last night. Cracked the screen. Not cool. Daniel, you're going to get timed out. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Swung on a miss. That was this time it was a strike. That'll end the top of the 4th, but the Mets put up a 2 spot on the 2-run bomb by Soto. He said, okay, John, I did my good deed for the day. Did you, though? Frank says, time out. Hit the live button. Stoney said he did his good deed. Coming up for the Royals, it'll be Bobby Witt Jr., Pasquantino, and Garcia. Oh, you guys can see it on the screen now. I forgot I did that. Let's check some other scores. I have the scoreboard rotating there, but I'm not looking at it. Mariners have a 9-5 lead over the Tigers. Marlins and Orioles no score. Dodgers have a 1-0 lead over the Giants. Rockies up 2-1 over the Reds. Red Sox up 1-0 over the Rays in the bottom of the 5th inning. Guardians up 1-0 over the White Sox. Nats up 2-1 over the Brewers. All other games later, but the Cubs beat the Yankees 5-2. Twins beat the Pirates 12-4, and the Braves beat the Cardinals 7-6. I really don't care if people make the All-Star team or not. 1-0 the count here to Bobby Witt Jr. Should be down in the bottom left corner of the screen. Should be down in the bottom left corner of the video. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. Christian subscribed. Thank you, Christian. The 2-1. And that one lifted out to left. Nimmo back towards the wall. And on the track, he'll make the catch. Allowed out there for Bobby Witt. Soto should probably be an all-star, but he didn't start hitting like he should until the last month. I don't know why he didn't make it. I mean, he had like the 3rd or 4th most votes in the National League, so I'm not sure what the deal is. I just missed it. That's a long out. Yep. My neighbor, who's a Yankees fan, has a license with the Mets logo on it. Go figure. That's like Kramer getting the New York license plate that said Ass Man. And that one ripped out to right. That'll be a 1-out single. Sasquatch walking around. No. I've lost a lot. Michael Kay, up until this year, used to be one of my favorite sports announcers. Not so much play-by-play guy, but his radio show I used to listen to all the time. He's completely gone off the deep end with this Juan Soto nonsense. I've lost a ton of respect for him. KC agrees. He thought Soto should have been an all-star. Do you really care who makes the home run derby? No. If a Met's not in it, if a Met's not in it, I really don't care who wins either. There's a strike, 1-2. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Yeah, we've gained 5 so far today, Frank. Frank predicted 20. We're at 5. I also agree. I'm glad Pete decided not to do the Derby. He's won it twice. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Right? Twice, as you won it 3 times. Frank says yes, just like Kramer. Down, bounce in the dirt, 3 and 2. Oh, he's won it twice. Okay. Okay, Montas, you can do this. Got faith. He's got nothing else to prove. The 3-2. Montas will deal. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Elgood says strikeout, just what we needed. Nice. That'll bring up Perez. He grounded out the second his first time. That's a foul ball. Got a piece of the home plate umpire. Both Terens and Perez looking at the home plate umpire here. Yeah, that had to hurt. He went down right away. Ouch. Exactly, Frank. He doesn't need to go to the Derby. He acts like it every at-bat. Yeah, those are the questions we were asked during our concussion protocol. How many fingers am I holding up? Right in the center of the mask. And then the ball hit the ground and bounced back up and hit him in the throat. Let's see. It was a foul ball. Hit him right square right in the mask. Then it hit the dirt and bounced up and hit him in the throat. I mean, that ball, getting foul tipped like that, that ball's still got to be going 98, 99, right? He's alright. Terren said something to him because he started laughing. They're going to give Montas a couple pitches here to warm up. The 0-1 to Perez. Montas will deal. And that one popped up. Out the center. Taylor over to his right. Before the track, he'll make the catch. We go to the 5th. Still 2-0 Mets. 8, 9, and 1 coming up. If a person says, I see 15 fingers, he's done. Ouch, the guy got hit twice in one play. Is the ump alright? Yeah. The ump is okay. It will not be automated pitch calls. If anything, next year it's just going to be the ABS system, like they had in spring training this year, where a team or a batter or a pitcher will be able to challenge a ball or a strike. It's not going to be automatic balls and strikes. Way to hold them. Red Sox bottom of the fifth inning, still lead 1-0. Mariners in the top of the eighth have an 11-5 lead over the Tigers. Yep, I dislike Blue, but hope he's okay. Yeah, he's alright. Wow. So far in this series, the Royals 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position. No, that's not true. Didn't Witt hit a home run last night with a guy on second? No, he was on first base. Schreiber, the new pitcher here for the Royals. Once again, 8-9-1 for the Mets. Beatty, Terens, and Nimmo. The first pitch. Up high, 1-0. Gina saying, let's go, Mets. Fouled off, 1-1. Jason says we need more runs. The 1-1. And Beatty lifts one out to center. But right at his bell, one away. So Beatty's 2 at-bats today. He gets absolutely robbed by Bobby Witt Jr. on the great defensive play. And then he hits a line drive right at the center fielder. Frank says he may do some interior painting next week. That's safe. No ladders, Frank. Outside, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. he said, no. The 2-2. And that one popped foul down the right field side. It'll go out of play. The best person is back saying hi. What's up? Welcome back. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Frank says no ladders at all. Going crazy, not working. You're not going crazy. It's all in your head. The 3-2. Takes a strikes right down the middle of the plate. Like, what are you looking for? 2 out, nobody on here. At least go down swinging. Clay Holmes tomorrow gets to start. Frank, just paint the baseboard. Stoney laughing at me. Here's Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Inside, 1-0. And chopped foul, 1-1. Darren's back saying, let's score more runs. I know Darren's got to go pretty soon, but Darren, thank you so much for a little bit of your time today. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Gina says, Nimmo, you're due, buddy. The 2-1. Popped up. In foul territory, Perez will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. We are halfway through. It's 2-0 Mets. Dodgers now up 2-0 over the Giants. Rockies up 2-1 over the Reds. Boston still up 1-0 over the Rays. But the Rays have runners on the corners with 1 out in the 6th. Guardians up 1-0 over the White Sox. Brewers now up 3-2 over the Nats. Rangers and Astros tonight at 7:30. Phillies and Padres as well. That's the Fox game. Diamondbacks and Angels at 9:40. And Blue Jays and A's at 10 o'clock. Fast game so far, yes. I can fix crazy with some... Frank staying away from the special iced tea. Still at commercial break here. And this game is going by fast. Come on, defense. Not really. I mean, we're an hour and a half in and we're halfway through. That's a 3-hour game. Frank says, I love this new layout. Thank you, Frank. Oh, line drive hit, and Montas puts his glove out. Happy birthday. One away. Outside 1-0. Lofton struck out his first time. Great play, says Gina. Outside 2-0. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. On the outside corner, 2-2. Frank says, I'm taking your advice on the special iced tea. Even my cat is proud. It's called special iced tea because it's only for special occasions, Frank. The 2-2. Montas steals. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Up to 97 in the chat today. Welcome in, everybody. The 2-2. Popped up. That'll be on the infield. Alonso will make the catch. 2 away. Oop, that was a 1, not a 3. That one was a 3. L1 on the first play, P3 on the second if you're keeping score at home. Luck says LF, GM. Frank says the happy birthday call was classic. Outside, 1-0. Rave grounded out to second his first time. And a chopper back to Montas. He's got it. We'll flip to Alonso. Another 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 6th. Still 2-0 Mets. It'll be Lindor, Soto, and Alonso coming up. Tigers are down 4 runs in that game in the bottom of the 8th, but they have bases loaded with 1 out. Bottom of the 6th in Boston, still 1-0 Red Sox. Nice. Good job defense in Montas. The 3 Musketeers. Complete, understood, Mr. John. I took advantage of it. We'll see you at the parade. Thank you personally. I don't know how we'll get it there, Frank, but we'll definitely be partaking in the special iced tea at the parade. Gina saying, let's go Mets. Realizes back. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Hey, John, Montas is dealing. Frank saying black and mild time. All right. Lindor singled his last time up. Scored on the 2-run homer. Outside. Ooh, called a strike. 1-0. Or 0-1, excuse me. He went 0-2. Hey, John, sorry I'm late. It's in the 90s. Jumped in my pool right after work. No worries, Jimmy. You're here now. How was work this morning, bud? Michael says, I feel a big inning for the offense. And popped up. Foul out of play. Still 0-2. Okay, offense. Time to put up a couple more. Very busy and very hot, says DJ Jimmy. And chopped foul. Oh, still 0-2. Frank says he'll be the one with the oxygen tank. Let's repeat the hit by Lindor and the home run by Soto. I'll sign up for that right now. DO2. Outside, 1-2. Thank you for the 6 new subscribers today. 321 away from 7K. The 1-2. And popped up on the infield. Witt will make the catch. 1 away. Outside, 1-0. DJ Jimmy with the $2 power chat on the playback side. Thank you so much. Let's go, Matt. Sweep the Royals, he says. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. On the outside corner, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one hit out to center. 2 away. That'll bring up Alonso. He's 0 for 2. Ground out to third and flew out to center. Alonso now 2 home runs behind Soto for the team lead. Soto's at 23. Alonso's at 21. In for a strike, 0-1. In for a strike, quickly down 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count here to Alonso. The pitch, way up high, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. It swung on a miss. He struck him out. The Mets go down 1-2-3. Still have a 2-0 lead as we go bottom 6. It'll be 9-1-2 here for the Royals. Daniel's here saying hello again, John, from the other side of the pond. What's up, Daniel? Welcome back in. Come on, Pete, work the pitcher. Getting to be late night over there for Daniel. Just past 10:30. We're up to 100 in the chat right now. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up. Consider subscribing. We go live for every Mets game. We'll also be live for the Home Run Derby. We'll be live for the All-Star game. Then a couple days off before the Mets return home to face the Reds. Mets are home for 6. 3 against the Reds, 3 against the Angels. Before a day off and heading out to San Francisco and San Diego. Okay, Montas, you can do it. Frank says to tap that like and subscribe button. It's free. Getting a nice long commercial break here. Wow. There we go. And that one ripped out to right. Isbell. And it's a leadoff double. Hit that one in the gap. So leadoff double here for the Royals. That'll get them back to the top of the lineup with India and Bobby Witt Jr. India's 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Montas looks great. Let's get one more. Yeah. Get more, it's free. Mr. John in chat. Salute, guys. PAS is the network, baby. What's up, Justice? Out, inside 1-0. You'll have to wait for it to come up, Daniel. It'll come up in the chat here in any minute now. It's come up a couple times already in the chat. You got to start bookmarking the page, dude. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Called a strike, 1-2. Reed Garrett getting warmed up in the Mets bullpen. The 1-2. Montas deals, and that one popped up. Out to right. McNeil can't get there. It's a foul ball. DJ Jimmy says limit the damage. The 1-2. Montas steals again. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. Gina says Montas did a great job today. Agreed. Montas, that's too good. Three of his I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, this is his fourth start. Three of them have been decent. Just had the bad one where he was tipping his pitches. The 1-2 to India. Montas looks at the runner at second and deals. If fouled off, we'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one ripped. That's a fair ball down the line. That'll score a run. It'll be, and India will pull in the second base. Back-to-back doubles. That's got to be it. That's got to be it for Montas. They're hitting the ball pretty sharply now. Yo, Crickets is here. And that'll be it. So Montas goes 5, gives up a run, responsible for the runner on second. Yep, time for a new pitcher, yep. Just keep looking at some scores here. They're going bottom 7 in Boston. Still 1-0 Red Sox there. Dodgers still have a 2-0 lead over the Giants. Marlins and Orioles still no score in the 7th. Top of the 9th there in Detroit. The Mariners have a 12-7 lead. And they have bases loaded and nobody out in the 9th. Montas gave it his all. Time to shut him down. Definitely the right call by Mendoza for once. I agree. Those are two sharply hit doubles. Stoney's over on the playback side saying hi to Crickets. Good work, Montas. We got it from here as Mr. Garrett approaches. Garrett only threw 12 pitches in his 1-2-3 inning yesterday. That's why he's able to come back today. Steven says, I'm okay. I'm not sure what happened there, but the runner goes over to third. Want to know the count. Not sure what happened. Oh, it was a pickoff throw. Oh, the ball hit him right in the hand. Outside 2-0. Max saying hello. So, tying run 90 feet away here. Still nobody out. The 2-0. Down low 3-0. I should be good to go, guys. In for a strike, 3-1. I should be good to go, everybody. Popped up. Beatty on the shallow right field grass will make the catch. 1 away. India still at third. That'll bring up Pasquantino. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. All right, guys, let me know. Should be good to go about on all the sides now. But let me know. And foul tipped, 0-1. Dan's here saying LFGM. Gina says all good. The 0-1. Swung on a missed 0-2. No, I did freeze up. He was right, but... Oh, that's why, Stoney. Thank you for letting me know. Ground ball fouls. Thank you for letting me know, Stoney, on the playback side. I didn't realize it disconnected the microphone. Oh, and 2 the count. Indeed, the runner at third with 1 out. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Garrett. He deals. And Lonzo's got it. He'll tag the bag. Holds the runner at third. 2 away. Goes down as a 3 unassisted. That'll bring up Garcia, who's 0 for 2. Fouled out and struck out. No, Mets fan 1. That's Frank R., I believe. Says, wow, 2 outs. Let's go. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Called a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 from Garrett. Fouled off. 1-2. It's a foul ball. It's a foul ball. Torrens popped up like it was a fair ball, but it's foul. Hit his foot. Thank you, Frank, for letting me know. The 1-2. Garrett deals. And that one laced foul down the right field side. We'll do it again. Let's go, Mets. We need to hold on to the lead. Let's do this Mets style, says Frank. Gina saying, we got this. Is there more problems with the new format or the older one? The older one. There's more problems with the older one. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Fleming saying hi in LFGM. Let's go. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Three and two the count. Runner on third is India. The 3-2 popped up out to right. McNeil has to move a couple steps, but that'll end the inning. The Royals do get the one run, but Garrett comes in and gets all three outs. You've seen Kansas City record. Ouch. No, they're not. I mean, they're 3 games under 500. Beautiful, says Crickets. Alright, let's come over and look. Very nice. All right, guys, coming up for the Mets, it'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Taylor. Coming up to 103 in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. We got out of that with just the one run. Yep. Right? And if you think about it, the pickoff throw, Garrett comes in, there's a runner on second, nobody out. The bad pickoff throw, he goes to third, so there's a runner on third and nobody out, and he doesn't score. Frank says, well, it's not a shutout. Nope, it's not a shutout. Sometimes I get white hair just watching the Mets games. That's called gray hair. Smash them thumbs up if you're on the vertical or the full screen side. Consider subscribing, hitting that little notification bell. We go live for every Mets game. We'll mix in some other baseball games as well. If the Mets aren't playing, we'll be live for the Home Run Derby on Monday, the All-Star game on Tuesday, and then a couple days off before the Mets come back home. Another new pitcher for the Royals here, Steven Cruz. In for a strike, going one. Vientos is 1 for 2 today with a single. Extends the hit streak to 3 games. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Way outside, 0-2. Or 1-2, excuse me. Popped foul. 1 and 2. Still 1 and 2. One and two the count. Cruz deals. And that one lifted out to left. But right at the left fielder. 1 away. That'll bring up McNeil. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to left. I wonder if there's a way we can watch that without getting in trouble. The first pitch to McNeil, in for a strike, 0-1. 2 o'clock Eastern time. Stoney, 2 o'clock. Fouled off quickly, 0-2 to McNeil. DO2. And McNeil lifts one out to right. Caglione onto the track will make the catch. 2 away. The first pitch, Taylor, bounced in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike to Taylor, 1-2. The 1-2. And chopper to third. Garcia throws him out. Another 1-2-3 inning there for the Mets offense. We go bottom 7, stand up and stretch. It'll be Perez, Caglione, and Lofton coming up. Won't mind an early game. Actually, for a Sunday, that's a late start. Usually we start at 1 o'clock. And regardless of who's at bat, the play calling is on point. Thank you, Frank. We'll see who the Mets bring in here. Because they're not going to leave Garrett out there, I don't think. They're in the top of the 8th there in Boston. The Red Sox still have a 1-0 lead. The Red Sox, man. Red Sox are on fire. I have not checked in with our boy Fitzy. Let's see. Is Fitzy doing the game? He is. That looks bad when I do it that way. Gotta fix that up. Frank says I can stand this time. They're going to the bottom of the 8th there. Let's go. Oh. Nope, hasn't switched yet. True, but sometimes we play late games on Sunday. Yeah, I don't like when we play late games on Sunday either. Not sure what the delay is here for the start. We're up to 8 new subscribers today. Let's go. Frank predicted 20. We're almost halfway there. Chris Davinsky, who had an easy 9th inning last night in the pitch to 7th. On the outside corner, 0-1 to Perez. Inside, 1-1. Perez is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out to center. The 1-1. Way outside. Swung on a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. Bounced in the dirt. 2-2. Justice says Mr. John on the All-Star call will be sick. I will be on the All-Star call. The 2-2. Ripped foul down the third base side. 2-2 still. Beatty moves over to third. Where are we at here? Beatty moves over to third. And Acuna will play second now. So who came out of the game? Vientos did. Up high, 3-2. Someone on X messaged me and said we need to fire Stearns, and I was like, what? No. But he is starting to get on the hot seat with me. Outside, ball 4. Ball 4. Where Jeff McNeil was called out for that same swing. I'm back. Taking out the dogs didn't work today. Went down low, 1-0. Come on, Davinsky. You walked the first batter. You got to come out 0-1 there, not 1-0. The 1-0. That one tapped foul, 1-1. The 1-1. Bounced in the dirt. 2-1. Come on, dude. Agree. Where he calls up these no names we never heard of before. Yep. Someone tell Nimrod not to dive. That one popped out the center. Taylor on the track at the wall. He makes the catch. Salvador Perez will get back to first. Wow. No, that's they're not bad calls, Frank. He's just not hitting the strike zone. Five says, I need a hit, bro. Well, you're calling him bro. That's why he's over. Alonso doesn't like to be called bro. He told me. Oh, when he hits the next batter, first pitch. Davinsky doesn't have it tonight, man. After a great ninth inning last night, he looks like complete garbage here. A walk, an absolute bomb that was hit out the center but stayed in the park, and now he hits the next batter with the first pitch. That'll bring up Rafe, who's 0 for 2. You just said, bro, I need a hit, bro. So you did, bro. If Pete told you, John, can you see if we can get a signed jersey? First pitch is down low, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Justice, you're going to get timed out again too, dude. You talk so much crap in here, and then when I start doing it, you talk more crap. And that one ripped foul, 3-2. Austin Warren getting warmed up to 3-2. And that one ripped. Acuna, they get the out at second, so there's 2 away. But runners on the corners now. Put him in timeout for 10 minutes. Thank you. Which one, Stoney? That'll bring up Isbell. He's 1 for 2 with a double. You got to come out and throw a strike here, first pitch. Outside. Oh, called a strike, 0-1. James says, I kind of hate our bullpen. Right? Deal 1. And a chopper down to... Acuna's got it, and Davinsky covers, and the inning is over. Great job by Davinsky to get over to first as Pete made a diving attempt at that. It's a 4-1 on the putout to end the inning. We go to the 8th inning, still 2-1 Mets. 8, 9, and 1 coming up. Orange has just arrived. I'm just checking in to support the channel and saying hello to baseball fans everywhere. What's up, Oren? Good job, defense. The Dodgers just snapped their losing streak. I enjoyed it while it was lasting. What a play, says Elgood. I think you put Justice on timeout before, so 2 times so far. Megan saying, let's go Royals. Welcome in, Megan. Now we need a couple of runs. Let's go Mets, says James. Let's go Mets. Hello, Megan. Welcome in. Infielder. When I played up until high school, I was a first baseman. I could not read a fly ball. So I could not play the outfield. Once again, 8, 9, and 1 for the Mets here. Beatty, Terrens, and Nimmo. Holding on to that 2-1 lead. No, I have never met a Mets player. I have never met an athlete. Sam Long, the new pitcher here for the Royals. The first pitch to Beatty, in for a strike, 0-1. In for a strike, quickly down 0-2. Stoney says same here. Been at the game but never have. Elgood says he met Hojo. Down low. Oh, that should have been called strike 3. 1-2. The tracker, it looks like the tracker says it got the strike zone, but very cool. Gina, the 1-2 outside, 2-2. Frank says, how about the bottom of our lineup start some damage? LFGM. Swung on a missed. Would have been a strike either way. 1 away. That'll bring up Terrens. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Met Omar Minaya at a restaurant before a game. Both were very nice. Oh, you met Hojo too. In for a strike, 0-1. Gina saying, Mets late inning magic, please. In for a strike, quickly down 0-2. Well, see? Look, hey, the Met reliever should take notice here. Look what happens when you come in and throw strikes. The 0-2. And he swings at the ball in the dirt. That's what's agitating. You look at the two pitches right down the middle of the plate and then swing at the ball in the dirt. Orange says June was a fluke month. The Mets are back and won't have a losing month of baseball here on out. Down low, 1-0 to Nimmo. Yeah, wish I would have met David Wright or Jose Reyes, yeah. I agree with Gina. We need some late inning magic now. Up high, 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. Off the plate, 3-1. 8 new subscribers so far this afternoon. Thank you all so much. We go live for every Mets game. The 3-1, down low, ball 4. So a 2-out walk will bring up Lindor. Matt Franco and Joe Torre. Are we getting a pitching change here? They went 12 and 15. Oh, we're getting another pitching change. So a timeout here. Let's check some other scores right now. Actually, let's go over to our guy Fitzy and see what he's up to. Oh, is he done? No. He's got 16 people watching. Oh, the Red Sox won 1-0. Let's get rid of that. Getting our pitching healthy is going to be key after the All-Star break. We need a big hit here. If you had a choice, John, which Mets player would you wish you met? Whew. And probably not just because they're also the team announcers now. Probably Hernandez and Darling. Jim Brewer. I don't find Jim Brewer to be that funny. Like, if you've seen one of his shows, you've seen them all. His shtick's the same. Come up with some new stuff here. Lucas Urseg, the new pitcher for the Royals. Outside, 1-0. Oh, we dropped a sub. Okay. Probably the Royals fans. Timeout here by Lindor. Or Justice. And that one lined right to Witt. He goes to second for the, or goes to the first for the out. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 8, still 2-1 Mets. Yo, Fitzy's here. What's up, Fitzy? Congrats to your Red Sox on another win. Cricket says the only time I was nervous was his wedding day. Same faces the whole time. And the 86 World Series. Yeah, probably the Royals fans. Yep. Fitzy says Crochet with a complete game and 9th win in a row. Alvarez with some weird stats in his minor stint. A 193 average, 57 at-bats, 21 strikeouts, 5 homers. How do you feel about that? I would trade him. Because watch the Red Sox win the American League East. Arn says Red Sox Nation is alive and well. Yep, Boston is hot. Is Diaz coming in this game for an 6-out save? Oh, I know he's in because it's the top of the lineup. India went and passed Quintino. Crochet is your ace. Wish the Mets would have got him. Oh, yeah, I don't know if they were in on him or not. They got a good deal. I mean, they gave up top prospects, and it didn't hurt their minor league system. Where if the Mets were to do that, they don't have enough of the top prospects to do that. How many pitches did Montas have, John, before he came out? I have no idea, Stoney. 82? The first pitch in for a strike, 0-1. It is Diaz on the mound. And that one lifted out to left. Right at Nimmo, one away. Good question by Gelbs on the outside. Ooh, call the ball 1-0. An angry Diaz is required. Swung on a missed 1-1. Yeah, exactly, Fitzy. You guys gave up good quality prospects, and you didn't have to give up any of your big three, where the Mets would have. The 1-1. Way outside, 2-1. James S. saying, come on, Diaz, you can do it. Justice, stop talking, man. Just enjoy the game before you're timed out again. 3-1. Exactly, Elgood. He doesn't realize the nonsense he posts in the chat is agitating and aggravating. The 3-1. The outside ball 4. Why are you walking Bobby Witt? And he signed that extension. Yup. Here's Pasquantino. Got to keep an eye on Witt. He will steal a bag. 25 on the year. And a ground ball foul. 0-1. The dreaded walk. Yep. Stop with the double play talk. We need outs. Every time somebody gets on base, oh, we need a double play. There goes Witt. Outside, the throw. Oh, I don't know. Lindor says challenge. I don't know. I thought he was out. Let's see. The Mets are going to challenge. This is exactly how good. This is just like yesterday. Let's see if we can get a replay here. Honestly, I thought he was out watching it live. No, I think he's safe. After watching the replay, I think he's safe. I think he's safe. Live, I thought he was out. Replay, he's safe. Does he lose? Does he lose touch of the base? I don't think so. I think he's safe. Elgood saying he was off the bag for a second. I'm not seeing enough there to revert to overturn it. Yeah, why not? It's the bottom of the eighth. If you're the Mets, it's the bottom of the eighth. Anything in the ninth inning is umpire review anyway. So, just saw it. He looked safe to me, Cecilia. Yeah. But this is taking longer than it should. Oh, did I lose you guys again? Nope. The runner's out! Wow, 2 days in a row! Wow! Thank you, Stoney. I don't know. I don't know how you overturn that. Elgood did say he thought he was off for a second. Inside 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on now. Hi everyone, happy Saturday. Realize says, wow, I'll take it. Up to 130 in the chat. Welcome in. To 2-1. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. 2-2. Cool, we won the challenge. That's a tough one, though. That is tough. Maybe Kansas City had a different replay angle than we did. But nothing from SNY said he was definitely out. Fouled off, still 2-2. Daniel Berry saying go Mets. Leonardo says, who's going to win? Well, if the score holds, it'll be the Mets. I'm rooting for the Mets, and I do think the Mets will win. Gina saying Mets. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. And the crowd is booing. We go to the ninth, still 2-1. I'm surprised Witt wasn't putting up a fight. Oh, wasn't. It's gonna. You're not allowed to argue replays. I'm gonna win when my pizza gets here. Nice. Let's go, Mets. Once again, welcome in everybody. Over 130 in the chat. Smash them thumbs up for us. Great defense, great job, says Jimmy. Sorry, Jimmy, if you've been posting those and I haven't been reading them. Not the same runner, no. The runner last night, Stoney, that was thrown out was... oh, I didn't write it down. Oh, for me. No. No, it wasn't for me. Fermin came in to pinch hit. James says he ate a hamburger. It wasn't a cheeseburger. I'm hungrier than a hostage. Let's go. 7 new subs today. Really appreciate everybody hanging out with us today. All the watch hours up to 61 likes as well. Justice says, feast off the victory, people. Elgood says, sausage and mushrooms. Actually, on the outside corner, 101. That replayed SNY just showed on the stolen base. He was out. You love mushrooms? They're so good? Why? You know they're grown in crap, right? Down low, 3-1. Celia says, I'm a weirdo. I like pineapple on my pizza. It was a cheddar cheeseburger. The 3-1. Right down the middle, 3-2. It depends on what just pineapple. Actually, I can see pineapple. I like pineapple, so I've never had it. I'd like to try it. Yeah, exactly. That's a good pineapple and ham pizza. There you go, James. The called strike 3, sort of. What are you doing, dude? He's shaking his head. It's right down the middle of the plate. Fitzy says mushrooms are good on pizza. No. What? What? Here's Pete. There's a strike. 0-1. Oh, they checked down at first. No swing. What did you say? Yum. The 1-0 to Alonso. And that one hit out to right. Caglione can't make the catch. It's up against the wall. Pete pulling in the second base. It's a 1-out double. Best person. What is this? No spoilers in the chat. Dan says he had Hawaiian pizza with pineapple. It was disgusting. Pineapple ain't bad, but I enjoy real pizza, not Jell-O. Well, Jell-O Did Mrs. PAS loves mushrooms. When I stop and get pizza, or either when we get pizza, we make sure, at least if we get one pizza, we make sure half of it has mushrooms and pepperoni on one side. And how dare any of them come over to my half of the pizza? That one popped up the short too, eh? You might as well throw the slice away. No, I'm just kidding. Dan says mushrooms are disgusting. Fun guy. Mrs. PAS has good taste. Oh, come on. Come on. And base hit up the middle. Alonso will round third. No throw to the plate. It's 3-1 Mets. Big time hit there for McNeil. No, Fitzy, you're wrong. See, now you're wrong. You like mushrooms, but not anchovies. Stop. Now you're just talking nonsense. Why should we listen to Fitzy? He drinks mud water. I mean, come on. I was wrong about McNeil, says Dan. McHits does it again. Big run, says Crickets. Let's go. Big run, says Elgood. Pick off throw, not in time. I'm sorry. I don't know what the Mets are going to decide, but I leave Diaz on the mound here. Elgood's going to have to side with Pitsy on this one. The 0-1 to Taylor. Down low, 1-1. All right. Hold on. Removing mod statuses from everybody. Definitely leave Diaz in, says Elgood. All right. If you think anchovies are bad but love mushrooms, you're getting timed out. No, I'm just kidding. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Why would we listen to Fitzy? He's a Red Sox fan. Must leave Diaz on. Fitzy saying leave Diaz in. He only threw 13 pitches outside, 2-2. James says I'm not as nervous now. It's been a good ride, everyone. I'm getting banned. Called strike 3. That'll end the top of the 9th. We go bottom 9. Mets get a run to make it 3-1. Diaz will come in for the save opportunity. McNuggets dunks it. James S. says keep Diaz in. Yes, and they are keeping Diaz in. Let's see, are any of our people live right now? I have not checked. Fitzy ended before we did. Quite a bit before we did, too. Oh, Rhino's live. I'll leave it up to you guys. I'll leave it up to the chat. Rising Rhino or CP? I'll leave it up to the chat. DJ Jimmy says on vacation starting tomorrow for 8 days. Is it a vacation or a staycation? Anchovies are too salty. No. Rhino should be live, yep. I'll see who the Mets draft, but won't be watching. Then you really want to be allowed in here. Pepperoni and sausage. I like both, John. Tough choice. Tough pick. How about CP if we win? Rhino if we lose? No. Well, no. It's going to be Rhino. Because we won last night and I sent everybody over to CP and he didn't do postgame. Nope. That's a big strike in my book. He had it all set up and didn't do it. Fair enough. I bet for the Mets. You're a wise man, John. I don't know. He might still be listening in, too. And that one drifted out to right center. Taylor makes a sliding catch. I'll take that. I'll give me an offer at the plate if you're going to make that type of play. One away. That saves a double. You should be a motivational speaker. Live in a van down by the river. Let's just end this game already. Taylor getting his old defense back. In for a strike, 0-1. Perez is 0 for 2 with a walk. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2 from Diaz. Inside, 1-2. 134 people. Make sure you hit them thumbs up for us. Consider subscribing. We'll be live for Game 3 tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. And a ground ball down to third. Beatty's got it. Fires over to first. 2 away. And the Royals are down to their final out with Jack Caglione. Who knows Jack Caglione's real first name? I did like Harrison Bader. I wanted him back, but he wanted too much money. He wasn't worth. Yeah, I didn't think he was worth the $12 million. Up high, 1-1. Frank says he's still waiting on his cheesesteak. Is your ex-girlfriend getting it? It is Jeffrey. Very nice, Fitzy. Jack is he spells it J-A-C. It's his initials. Oh, here's Justice saying, thanks, Captain Obvious. And he wonders why he gets timed out. Nozzle alert. And Taylor will make the catch. I thought that was going to drop in. And Edwin Diaz in for the 6-out save. And the Mets have taken the first 2 from the Royals. Big come-from-behind win last night. They hold on for the 3-1 win tonight. Awesome stuff, everybody. Once again, we'll be back live for Game 3 tomorrow. We'll see what the Phillies do tonight. Make sure he was here before. If you guys want to see what the Phillies are doing tonight, make sure you check out Play-by-Play with JJ tonight for the Phillies game. If you guys want, you can go over to CP for Mets postgame. YouTube's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to Rising Rhino. If not, we'll see everybody tomorrow afternoon for Game 3. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday nights.